Hey, good morning. This morning, I'm going to offer a quick prenatal flow. Perfect for moms that are in their first and second trimester where their bellies haven't gotten super big, although we won't be getting down on the stomach. Just trying to give you some nice stretches and strengthening exercises that can help to build resiliency and strength in the legs. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go over onto the mat, start hands and knees. Okay, I'm gonna start actually rolling the hips in circles. So if you'll bring your knees and ankles together and then walk your hands forward some, then start to slowly swoop your pelvis back and around, and then forward. A couple times, just waking everybody up in the lower back space. And then go the other way. And back through center. Start to open the knees wide, bring your hands back under the shoulders, fingers spread. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. Couple more. Last one. Okay, finding neutral. Step your right foot forward towards the front of your mat. Walk all the way up onto one knee. I'm actually gonna have you start with circling your arms back just to get a little bit of rotation through your rib cage, freeing up the muscles that aid in breathing. All right, right hand comes down to the hip, stretch up with your left arm, big inhale, lean over to the right side. Continue with long, deep breaths. Come back up, sweep the right arm to the sky. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Walk your hips back to straighten your right leg as much as you can. Inhale, try to lengthen out of the hip. And exhale to hold. Okay, one more breath. Okay, obviously, if you are somebody who's already experiencing your bump, you can walk this leg out more so that you're kind of taking a wider stance. So I kind of turn so you can see, so you can take this leg out, and then you can go one hand on each side or go hand inside and then fold maybe deeper. That way your belly does not get in the way there. From here, bend back into your front knee, and then you're taking your left foot over to the right side, coming into a little kneeling position. Sorry, my head's cut off. Then you're gonna walk your foot forward in the front there. You're gonna let your hips glide forward, so you'll start to feel that down the adductors and inner thigh line. You'll go as far as comfortable. I kind of brace myself with my elbow or my hand there, and I firm that back glute, so I'm squeezing it in so that I'm not dumping completely into the pelvis. There's some stability there. So we're here, and then let's go into a little extended side angle, left arm up and over, and then back. Let's do that again, up and over, and then back to where we started, and then one more. And then we're coming all the way back, hands to the ground. Straighten your right leg and turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Big inhale. And then exhale, hips press back. You should feel more in the hamstring, in the back of the leg. You will still feel this down the inside of the leg as well. Holding here, you could lower down. You can stay upright, whatever feels right for you. Okay, 2 more breaths. And then come all the way back up. Okay, so here's where we get into a little bit of strengthening in the right side. So you're gonna flex your foot and lift the pinky edge of the foot off the ground, toes pointing forward. Everything's super tight here. Push down into the floor, lift up through your waistline, and try not to sway to the left here. So let me see if I can bring my hands and legs so that they feel neutral. Okay, push down into the arms, lift the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down, spin back towards the top of the mat, and fold once again. Again, give yourself space by walking your hands over if you need to. All right, lift the chest slowly, bend back into your front knee, step that leg back underneath the hip. Downward facing dog, first round. Feel free to pedal out the feet, opening the calves. Might feel nice to give your head a little shake, no. A little shake, yes. All right. Your way, knees down, step the left foot forward between the hands. And hugging in, squeeze the belly. By squeeze the belly, I mean try to think about activating from the internal landscape. So there's length and stability in your lower back. In other words, we're not letting that pelvis tip forward. We're trying to actively neutralize it. Sweep your arms up and over, and then the left arm goes back, and then the right arm goes back, and then the left, and then the right. And left hand to the hip, right arm to the sky. Inhale, stretch out of the waist. Side stretch to the left. Inhale, back up. Both arms reach. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Walk your hips back to straighten your left leg as much as possible. Flex the foot, big inhale. Exhale as you fold. Okay, lift the chest. And instead of turning my back to you, I'm going to spin all the way around. So from this position, bend back into your left knee and then kickstand the right foot over to the left. We'll come all the way up, kind of like a mini warrior two. Same thing again, you'll scoot your foot forward in space and then firm the right glute and let the hip lean towards the front leg, holding there, and then pulse back. All right, pulse in, sweep the right arm up and over, and back. And right arm, and back. Excellent, let's come all the way back up. Bring your hands down to the ground and turn your toes towards the left side of the mat. Push down, rock your hips back to find that stretch down the inside of your thigh, hamstring, or groin area. Okay, last breath here. Gliding forward. Okay, here's where the strengthening comes in. Push into your hands. So when I say draw my waistline back or up, I'm going from this position to here, really firming in the center. Then from there, lengthening out to try to keep length and strength. Push down into the hands. Ready? Left leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Spin back towards the left leg. Flex and fold. Okay, then slowly step back your way, downward facing dog. Big breaths. Okay, take your time, lift your right leg to the sky. You can lift it all the way up or just lift it to get it out of the way. Step your right foot towards the, excuse me, the pinky side of your right hand. You're gonna come up on your fingertips to be very high in the lunge. Then you're gonna make slow circles. Largely moving from the left leg and then circle the other direction. Okay, find center and stillness, then step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat, wide stance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees deeply. Rise to stand, big inhale. Fold again, exhale. Knees wide, right leg back. Fingertips on the earth, lower the hips just a little bit, and then make those little circles. Strengthening knees and ankles here. Go the other way. Okay, back to downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Step your feet out a little wider to make space for the belly. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale as you fold. Half lift again. Inhale. Turn your feet out and you're going to squat at the back of your mat. Go down as far as you can. Hands can come to the heart, or you can go hands out wide. Push down into the floor. So this is a relaxed squat. This is an active squat. We want to be active for 5, 4, 3, 2, and push the floor away to stand all the way up. Awesome. Step to the middle of your mat. Turn your feet out and squat again. This time you're actively pressing your knees back in space. Woo. So knees are pressing back, and we're going to pulse for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Stand up, turn your feet, and then step together. Tippy toes, reach up, inhale, and lower down, squat. Inhale. When you rise up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your pelvic floor. Exhale, heels down, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale up. And exhale, lower. All right. Turn to the back, or rather to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step one knee back, and then the other. Child's pose is available to you with your knees wide, nestling your belly down in between. You might stack your forehead on your hands or your forearms to lift the forehead up a little bit. Taking a moment here to smooth out your breathing. And just checking in with the shift that you may have already experienced by moving your body, stretching and opening, breathing into resistance. And then come back up to a comfortable seat. Okay, we're going to end today with a little bit of a breath practice, and this one is great to practice throughout your pregnancy. We want to think about long, even breaths for the duration. This one, we use a specific hand mudra to help with fear of the future. As you know, you're in an incredible place in your life. You're embarking on a new journey, one that you've never probably been to yet, or rather experienced yet if you're a new mom. So, I know there can be some fear and also some identity crisis going on. So one thing that you can help your body and your mind is by getting quiet. And it's not easy, and some days it's going to be harder. So put that out in front of you first to know that, but give it a try. And I encourage you to keep it up as your baby grows inside of you, because they will hear and sense and feel this quality of stillness. So it's a practice that if we start now, you and your baby can get used to it, and hopefully, will benefit from it. Okay, so you're going to start by taking your right hand and laying it in front of your heart. Then you're wrapping your left hand around your right hand. Loop your left thumb into the palm of your right hand, and then lay your right thumb on top and rest your left fingers around your hand, kind of like a little hand hug. And you're going to bring this right into the front of your heart. Close your eyes. And sensing the presence of your hands in front of your heart, sensing the way your hand is holding your right hand. Let this symbolize support and compassion and love arising from within you. And this mudra in front of the heart symbolizes diminishing fear of the future. So in a way, we're sort of sheltering our heart, getting it to tune back into what it already knows, and using what we already know to move forward. So with your eyes closed here, now you're going to begin breathing in and out from your nose. You're inhaling all the way to completely full, noticing full, and then a slow, controlled breath out from the nose all the way to empty. No pause, no stress or strain. Easy breath in and out from your nose. Sensing what happens to your body when you fill up with air. Sensing what happens to your body as you empty of air. Becoming curious of the sensations that follow your breathing, mentally, physically, emotionally. Now you're welcome to continue this breath and mudra for as long as you'd like. We typically practice it anywhere between 3 and 11 minutes. Release your hands down, sweep them overhead if you want to continue with me. Hands come to touch as you bring them down into your heart. Your head follows as you bow in. Sitting quiet for just a moment to sense and feel without the need to do or react to what you're aware of. Then finding a comfortable resting posture to lay down for a little bit of time. And as you get comfortable there, I just want to say any of the things that we did in class today, you're welcome to add on, meaning in reps or in time. So holding stretches for a little bit longer, adding more than just 5 of those outer hip leg lifts would be great. Um, Anything to keep the muscles in your legs, pelvic floor and core ready, active, supple, active in a supporting way. And if you have any questions, please feel free to DM or reach out to me. I'm happy to support you from afar, and more videos will be coming. I thank you guys. Namaste.